Nigel.cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Hello, Chakabatis. Nigel.cecil here, entertainment entrepreneur, welcoming you to my YouTube channel. And of course, whenever I say entertainment entrepreneur, somewhat of a legend in my own lunchtime. Now, it makes me feel somewhat honoured and a pleasure today for you to watch this video, if it is the actual same day you're watching it, but whenever, welcome anyway, because as I record this, it's the 1st of January 2024. So a very happy, good fortune new year to all my friends who are watching connected with showbiz. And indeed, if you're not connected with showbiz, good fortune to you and a happy new year as well. But why in particular good fortune to showbiz types? It's because you can summarise success in showbiz by saying when it comes to 100%, well, getting success and ahead in showbiz is down to about 95% good fortune and 15% talent. And those two figures don't add up. And neither does showbiz. So when equity members yesterday, on the 31st of December, late in the afternoon, an email was sent out by the Equity General Secretary to equity members, headed with the subject line, Happy New Year. Wow, Happy New Year from Equity. But how many members would read it? Did they have the time? Or will they read it now or tomorrow? But when they did read it, would they be a little bit disappointed? Because some of my fair-minded friends have already been in touch and said, Nigel, well, we thought, wow, a Happy New Year greeting from Equity. But when they read the email, well, it was all following along the usual equity mantra of from resilience to resistance. It highlighted some successes, but it was all about campaigning again, in-your-face progressive activism. And really, in this day and age, when at any one time 85% of the equity members are looking for work, where's that inclusivity, that warmth, that family? I mean, here's the heading of the email. The email there from Equity's General Secretary to all their members. But if you had been able to read it, I don't think you would have spotted that welcome, friendly, all-together family feeling that really, if you're all out of work looking for work, well, you'd like to be encouraged that you're all friends together. I mean, whatever your job is, wouldn't you like to think if you're looking for work, everyone else was encouraging you to be able to get work and sort of welcoming opportunities coming your way, rather than campaigning against government and organisations all the time? But there we go. That's a question for you. So if we bring our Shakespearean friends into this, stay out of foreign quarrels. Yes, indeed. Only professional issues. Demonstrably, professional issues should come first. Keep my nose out of other people's business. Well, you could say that to moi, but I do. I keep my nose out of other people's business. Equitable business, well, my fair-minded friends ask me to do it, and then try and get things done. And then, of course, be happy with what I've got. I mean, if you're always claiming to be the victim, then you're never really happy. And we should look round and say, well, I'm grateful for what I've got. Of course, I should aspire to having more, but be happy with what I've got and creatively develop a programme, a project, influence friends, an environment, a community to help us achieve more. And we recall, of course, the past equity president when they were a vice president, were inclusive about variety. And at the moment, I think it's fair to say, variety entertainers, self-employed small businesses, small traders are feeling a little bit excluded, sidelined within equity. So here's Maureen Beattie, OBE, with a little inclusive message.
Hello, well, here we are at this fabulous day of celebration, which means an awful lot to me. And my name is Maureen Beattie. I'm now one of the Equity Vice Presidents on Council. But my dad is Johnny Beattie, very well known in Scotland, variety performer. And he started in the business having been on the shipyards and being very involved in trade unionism. And then he became a variety artist and was one of the first people to sign up to the Variety Artists Federation. So for me, this is wonderful that the amalgamation of the two great unions coming together is a very special day. So fantastic to be here.
We'll raise a toast to them.
We'll raise a toast to them, we will.
And always welcoming Maureen Beattie, OBE, speaking there when Maureen was an Equity Vice President, and Maureen went on to become an Equity President from 2018 until 2022. Thank you, Maureen, for your inclusivity and welcoming equally and fairly to all Equity members. And that brings to our Joe Rooney, because really we want this joyous message in a way of good fortune to all performers everywhere. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Another little bit of the bard. What's our Joe Rooney, Hilary? Joe Rooney time with Hilary's Joe Rooney for moi, and for all of you to consider. So what have we got, Hilary? Usually something that relates to this video you've just been watching. Where are we? What is a New Year's resolution? What is a New Year's resolution? Now, how does this relate, Hilary? I give you all a clue. Well, it's relating in a way to my equitable friends sending their resolution for consideration to those in authority at Guild House. What is a New Year's resolution? Well, in that context, something that goes in one year and comes out the other year. That made me chuckle a little bit, Hilary. But of course, we now come to the conclusion of this video, recorded on the 1st of January 2024. And we've not mentioned our Shakespearean Strawberries of Love for a while. So may good fortune of strawberries and love be with you throughout 2024. Small cheer and a great welcome makes a merry feast. Strawberries of Love. Happy New Year.